Hey guys, what is up? So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you my go-to summer makeup that is heat proof, sweat proof, everything proof. Maybe not shower proof, but you get it. It's makeup that's going to last you all day through the heat if you have oily skin. If that's a video that you're interested in, then just keep on watching. The eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using is the original Kylie Jenner. This is like her bronze palette. This one. I know mine's beat up, but I love it. I'm going to be taking this shade. The thing that I find with this eyeshadow palette is if you don't use like a tacky base, the eyeshadows don't really stick to it. Like, I find that if you, let's say you use concealer and you set it, your eyeshadow is not going to pop as much with this eyeshadow palette. But this is also, I believe, like her old formula. So personally, I haven't tried anything new from her. The only other palette that I've tried from her and that I absolutely love as well is the Cocoa palette. So I think it's like the second time she collabed with her sister. I freaking love that eyeshadow palette. The collection in general, because I bought the collection. I think it was just the eyeshadow palette and a lip liner and 2 liquid lipsticks, and you guys know her lip liners and her liquid lipsticks from that collab is like my go-to. So now I'm just gonna get the black shade. I'm going to prime my face with the Benefit Hydrate Primer. You can use whatever you want. Honestly, I don't even know if this primer really works for me, but I've been using it. The key to making your makeup last if you have super oily skin like I do, powder. This just helps my skin and the foundation. That way I won't get oily too soon. And I tend to do this with every single one of my foundations. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. This is in the shade 05 Fair. Now that I've set my primer and everything, I'm going to go in with foundation. And the foundation that just works for me so well is also the Maybelline foundation. And it's the Super Safe Full Coverage foundation. I use the shade 120 Classic Ivory. This just lasts on my skin so beautifully, so like it just lasts all day. For concealer, this is a newer purchase for me. This is the Born This Way. This is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I have the shade Pearl. I'm gonna let it set on my skin, get a little bit more dry before I blend it out. And I'm gonna use cream contour or cream bronzer. I have the Fenty Beauty cream bronzer. I have the shade Macchiato, which is 03, or you can also use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in just a darker shade. Guys, this is the secret to making the rest of your products last on your skin. Creams. Use creams. Every time I skip out, as you can see on my previous video, if I skip out on cream, the powders just don't last on your skin. But now if you add cream, like a cream contour, cream bronzer, cream blush, liquid blush, you set it and then you add your powders, your powders might leave and might not last that long on your skin, but you still have the cream products underneath and it's still going to look like you have those powder products. The concealer has set on my face, so I'm just going to blend it out with the other side of the blender. Now for cream blush, I've been using the Rare Beauty cream blush in the shade Love. You have to work fast with these because this This formula, the one that I have, is her matte version, and it's super pretty, it's super pigmented, and it lasts all day. But you just have to blend it out quick. I'm going to set my face with the same translucent powder, or with the same loose powder that I've been using. I really had to go change because I was sweating so bad in that in the other shirt. I'm just gonna grab a big fluffy brush like this, and I'm gonna use my MAC Studio Fix powder. This powder shade is literally too dark for me, but it works because the Maybelline Fit Me powder lightens up my foundation, which is fine. It's literally my fault. I grabbed the lightest shade instead of translucent. Apply some setting spray, and the one I'm going to be using is the Morphe one, the mini. I have the mini version, but it's the continuing setting mist. You guys, please use setting spray. Doesn't matter if you have super oily skin, find a setting spray that works for you. I find that even with my oily skin, the Morphe one works. They also have a matte version, but I prefer their original one. It's important to use a setting spray because it makes your skin look more like skin. It just makes all the powders just like melt into your skin, and I don't know, I feel like it looks less heavy. Now, what I like to do after my setting spray dries and it's not like wet, I take my sponge and I just press it in. And I'm just pressing in basically the setting spray even more. I'm using their palette because it's amazing and literally has everything. I'm actually going to take my Wet n Wild blush. I've been loving this blush. This is in the shade She's in Bold. I just love this blush shade. It's literally so pretty. So for lip liner, you guys know I love the Cocoa one with Kylie. It's early from his Snap. I use the BFF Alondra and Elsie. This is in the shade Camel. And that's it for this look, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This makeup usually will last me all day, especially because I've said it. I've used cream products. I've used powders upon powders. Yes, this is the foundation I used for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to give me a big old thumbs up and subscribe so you can see whenever I post. We gotta go before he destroys all my stuff. Okay, bye.